I wake up reaching for the ghost of your shoulder. Fingers curve around nothing but cold morning air. The pillow still smells like the lie you left behind, and the clock keeps counting hours you're not here. I walk the same streets we used to call ours. Every corner remembers the way you were left. Now the echo just stings like a fresh open cut, and the city keeps moving while I'm stuck in the past. My heart still knows pain, even after the tears dry to salt on my face. It remembers your name like a wound that won't fade. Every beat pulls a knife, another inch deeper in place. My heart still knows pain. It learned your goodbye by heart, and it plays it on repeat in the quietest part. My heart still knows pain. I tell everyone I'm better, I swear I'm okay. Smile like the fraction never happened at all. But the mirror betrays me when no one is watching. Shows a stranger who's learning how to crawl. Your sweater still folded in the back of my drawer. I open it sometimes just to breathe you again. And I hate myself harder for needing the scent of a love that already came to its end. My heart still knows pain, like a house remembers fire long after the flame. Every breath drags the ashes across my tongue. Every sunrise reminds me you never came. My heart still knows pain. It whispers your promises into the dark, and they burn going down like a permanent mark. My heart still knows pain. I thought time was supposed to be kind with its passing, smooth out the edges, soften the scar. But time only taught me how deep you can cut when someone you love walks away and stays far. My heart still knows pain, even when the world tells me move on, let it go. It clings to the wreckage like driftwood in rain. Refuses to drown, refuses to know that you're never coming home. My heart still knows pain, and it's teaching me how to live with the weight of loving you now. My heart still knows pain. My heart still knows. My heart still knows pain. 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 I loved you first in the backseat of your car. Windows fogged, radio low, we didn't get far. You said my name like it tasted brand new. I believed every word because I was a fool. I loved you first through the fights and the rain. When you slammed the door but still called my name, I patched the cracks while you walked the line. told myself your heart would eventually align. I loved you first, before the others, before the hurt, before you learn how easy it is to leave. I loved you first, and that's the part you'll never believe. I loved you first when the mornings turned gray. You stopped saying sorry, just drifted away. I kept the coffee the way you liked it, strong. Waited for a thank you that never came along. I loved you first in the silence you made when your phone lit up and my name started to fade. I memorized the shape of your back as you went, carrying pieces of me you'll never spend. I loved you first, before the goodbyes, before the worst, before you gave someone else what I begged to keep. I loved you first, now I'm the secret you don't even keep. If love had a timestamp carved in stone, mine would be earliest, mine stands alone. You found your forever in someone new, but my forever started the moment I saw you. I loved you first, and I'll love the ghost of you long after the thirst, long after you forget all my voice used to break. I loved you first, and that love still won't let me escape. I loved you first. I loved you first. I loved you hard like a fist through drywall, knuckles bleeding before I even felt the fall. Gave you every soft place I still had left. You took them quiet, then you quiet left. I stayed up carving your name in my sleep. Woke with splinters lodged somewhere deep. Told myself the hurt was proof we were real. And love is heavy, had to be how it feels. I loved you hard till my heart ran out of bone, till the beating turned to begging and the begging turned to stone. I loved you hard like a storm loves a fragile house. Gave everything I had to give, and you still walked out. Your shadow still sits in the passenger seat. I drive past our old turns on empty streets. Whisper your name to the dashboard lights, hoping one echo might bring back the night. I keep the shirt you forgot in the bottom drawer. Smell it sometimes when I can't hurt anymore. It's faded now, like the promises you made, but I still fold it careful like I'm not afraid. I loved you hard till my edges wore to dust, till devotion looked like damage and trust looked like mistrust. I loved you hard like a prayer nobody heard. Pour my whole damn life in your hands, and you never said a word. Maybe I was never meant for gentle love. Maybe crash and call it enough. But God, it hurts to know I gave my violent best, and your heart never even bruised against my chest. I loved you hard, and I'm still paying the fine for every beat I handed over that you left behind. I loved you softly, like rain on closed windows. Never loud enough to wake who was sleeping. I traced your name in steam on the mirror and watched it vanish before you came home. I loved you quietly through every slam door, collected the pieces you left in your anger, kept every sorry pressed inside pages like dried flowers no one will ever see. I loved you softly, and it broke me in whispers. Every I'm fine was a scream turned to ashes. You never heard the sound of my heart falling, because I loved you softly, too softly to matter. I loved you gently, like holding cracked porcelain, afraid the smallest pressure would shatter us both. I swallowed the hurt so you wouldn't taste it, let it burn my throat while you smiled at someone new. Now the house remembers your footsteps, but forgets how to echo my breathing. I still fold your side of the blanket, even though no one's coming back to lie in it. I loved you softly, and it carved me in silence. Every stay locked behind my teeth. You walked away thinking I never felt it, because I loved you softly, God, so softly. Maybe if I screamed, if I'd broken the quiet, if I'd thrown every fragile thing we built, you might have turned around at the wreckage instead of disappearing into the calm I created. I loved you softly, now I'm haunted by volume, by all the words I buried to keep you. I'm learning to speak to empty rooms, but the echo still answers in your voice. I loved you softly, I loved you softly, and softly. I'm letting you go. called your name into the midnight phone. Rang 10 times and straight to silence alone. Your voicemail greeting still sounds the same, like you're just busy, not gone from the game. I wrote all long letters I never sent out, folded them small, hid them under the couch. Words that come back and I still can't breathe, but the mailbox stays empty, no reply to receive. Love that didn't answer left me talking to walls in the after. No cruel word, no soft goodbye, just a quiet that taught me how to die. Love that didn't answer, love that didn't answer. I keep replaying the last time you smiled, soft at the edges, like you would stay a while. Now every memory ends with the click of the line. You walked into nothing and left me behind. The bed keeps your shape on the left-hand side. I lie in the hollow, arms open wide, asking the ceiling the questions you skipped. Why was forever the promise you flipped? Love that didn't answer is the heaviest kind of disaster. No fight to remember, no scar to trace, just absence that lives in the shape of your face. Love that didn't answer, love that didn't answer. I take screaming, I take slamming doors, I take I hate you over nothing more. Anything louder than the endless wait for a voice that decided to evaporate. Love that didn't answer still rings in my ears like a cancer. Every unanswered call carves deeper inside. A love that went quiet and took me for the ride. Love that didn't answer, God, love that didn't answer, forever won't answer. Forever won't answer. Lit the match the night you looked away, held it trembling over everything we made. Waited for the glow, the sudden blaze, but the flame just flickered once and stayed afraid. You said forever like it weighed nothing at all. I carved it deep into my softest wall. Every promise stacked like unlit wood. Now I'm choking on the smoke that never could. Love that didn't catch fire still burns me every night. No explosion, no warm light, just endless smoldering quiet. Love that didn't catch fire left ashes in my lungs. I keep breathing you in, even though the hurting's done. Your goodbye came wrapped in polite rain, soft apology dripping down the window pane. I stood there holding what we almost were, a photograph that never quite occurred. I still set the table for two some days, pour wine for the ghosts that wouldn't stay. The silence, it's heavier than your name, a cold heart no one ever came to claim. Love that didn't catch fire still burns me every night. No green ruin, no wildfire, just endless, smoldering quiet. Love that didn't catch fire left shadows on my skin. I keep reaching for sparks that were never coming in. Maybe we were kindling that forgot how to burn. Two tired hearts, too careful to turn into the dangerous, beautiful thing we both felt but never let begin. Love that didn't catch fire still lives inside my chest. Not dead, not alive, just endlessly unexpressed. Love that didn't catch fire, I'll carry you like smoke till the last breath finds me, and the flame I never spoke. Love that didn't catch, love that didn't catch, love that didn't catch fire. I gave you every quiet corner of my soul. You took the pieces, never asked how they were whole. I spoke in whispers, you answered with a shrug. I built us castles, you called them just a drug. You said I love you like it cost you nothing more, while I was bleeding trying to keep the score. I learned your language, every pulse, every sigh. You never tried to hear the tears behind my eyes. Love that didn't understand left me drowning in my open head. You held the map but wouldn't read the lines, left me lost inside what should have been mine. Love that didn't understand, love that didn't understand. I waited up for words you never chose to send, hoping silence was just love on the mend. But silence grew teeth, it learned to bite. And every morning I woke up surprised by night. Your coat still smells like the rain we walk through. I wear it sometimes when the hurt feels new. I tell myself you meant it once, you tried, but so softly I still hear the door closing on forever, forevermore. Love that didn't understand. God, love that didn't understand. You left the lamp on in the hallway that night. Door half open, like you might change your mind. I waited for footsteps that never came back. Just the hum of the fridge and the weight of the lack. No final sentence, no, we're done in the air. No angry goodbye, no tears we could share. You slipped out quiet, like smoke through a crack. Left every question hanging on my bed. Love without closure, words is the cruelest kind of hurt. No period at the end of us, just endless comma dust. Love without closure, words keeps bleeding where it occurred. I'm still asking why in rooms you never heard. Love without closure, words. Your toothbrush gone, but the toothpaste stain stays. Tiny blue mark on the porcelain haze. I stare at it hours, trying to decode what silent decision made you hit the road. I rehearse conversations we'll never have. I yell, I beg, I forgive, I go mad. But the mirror just stares with your same empty eyes, echoing questions that echo more lies. Love without closure, words is a wound that never occurred. No scar to show, no story to tell, just a quiet that rings like a funeral bell. Love without closure, words leaves the heart forever blurred. I'm still standing here waiting to be heard. Love without closure, words. If you screamed or cried or even just lied, I could have hated you clean, said my goodbye. But you gave me nothing, no hate, no relief, just a ghost of a love that refuses to grieve. Love without closure, words is the heaviest thing on earth. It lives in the silence between every breath. It follows me softly, it whispers of death. Love without closure, words, no beginning, no middle, no afterwards. Just me and the echo of what never occurred. Love without closure, words forever without closure, words. We built a house on nothing but promises. Walls made of maybe, roof of tomorrow. I walked every floorboard, believing it held while you were already learning to borrow. Your hand in mine felt like solid forever, but forever was only the length of your stay. I kept planting flowers where the concrete should be, hoping love alone could keep the ground from giving way. Love without ground, just floating, just falling. No roots to remember, no earth to come calling. I gave you my gravity, you gave me the sky. Love without ground is the easiest way to die. I still hear the echo when doors used to close. Your footsteps retreating down hallways of smoke. I reach for the banister that isn't there anymore, and my fingers close on the space where you spoke. You said we'll figure it out like a prayer to the wind. I believed every syllable carved in the air. Now the silence is heavier than any goodbye, and I'm still trying to land somewhere. Love without ground, just drifting, just drowning. No anchor to pull me, no soil for grounding. I poured all my seasons into your open hands. Love without ground slips through like sand. I keep waking up, reaching for floorboards that vanish, checking for footprints that rain washed away. How do you mourn something that never stood steady? How do you bury what was never meant to stay? Love without ground left me weightless and broken, a ghost in the rooms where no promises spoken could ever grow heavy enough to hold true. Love without ground still belongs to you. Love without ground still falling, still falling, still calling. Hey, love without ground still falling, still calling. I'm still calling your name into the nothing that finally caught me. I built a house with my bed trembling hand. Every beam was a promise, every nail was a plan. You walked through the doorway, smiled soft at the frame, then turned your back slowly and never came back the same. I carried the weight when the roof started leaking, held up the walls while your silence was speaking. You said you were tired, the love felt too heavy, left me beneath all the ruin you said wasn't ready. Love without support is just falling forever. No arms underneath, no one saying we'll make it together. Love without support crumbles quiet and slow. I'm still standing in pieces wherever you used to go. The foundation cracked on the night you stopped trying. I patched it with memories, kept quietly crying. You packed up your half of the life we collected, left echoes of footsteps I'll never forget. Now the window without. I still wake up, reaching for the space you filled. Clock says morning, but my body won't stand still. Your shadow lingers in the slant of light, while the calendar keeps turning through the night. You walked out carrying tomorrow in your hand, left me holding yesterday like shifting sand. Every new day feels like borrowed air. I'm breathing in the past, you're no longer there. My heart stayed behind time, stuck on the moment you said you were fine, while the world moved on without a sign. My heart stayed behind time. My heart stayed behind time. I see a smile in the rearview, every mile, same crooked grin, same devastating style. But the road keeps rolling, seasons change their hue, and I'm still standing where I lost you. Your favorite mug still waits beside the stove, coffee cold the way you used to love. I can't wash it, can't let the stain disappear. It's proof that once you really were here. My heart stayed behind time, frozen in the echo of you. Be mine. You kept working forward, left no lifeline. My heart stayed behind time. If I could catch 1 second, hold it in my chest, I'd live inside that heartbeat where we were our best. But seconds don't wait, they slip right through the cracks, and I'm still chasing ghosts that never look back. Final stayed behind time, trapped in the wreckage of a love so blind. You're somewhere ahead in a future. Let's count while my heart stayed behind, forever stayed behind time. Forever stayed behind time. I still leave the key under the same loose stone. Porch light flickers like it's hoping you're coming home. Coffee brews at 7, 2 cups on the sill. One grows cold while the other waits for your will. Your boots by the door haven't moved in a year. Leather crack laces loose, still holding your fear. I dust and gently whisper, maybe today watch the sun rise and take the hope away. My heart stayed waiting, caught in the doorway you walked through once. My heart stayed waiting for footsteps to never come, while the world kept spinning, seasons turned to dust. My heart stayed waiting, because loving you hurts less than giving up. I keep your playlist on shuffle in the car. Every bridge, every chorus, tears, the same old scar. Sing along quiet, like you might hear the sound from wherever you landed when you put me down. The calendar pages tear off one by one, anniversaries pass like strangers I've never done. I mark the day you left with a single red X, and still check the mailbox for letters you never sent. My heart stayed waiting, frozen in the moment you said goodbye. My heart stayed waiting underneath the same gray sky. You moved to new mornings, new arms, new light. My heart stayed waiting, still believing you'll come back tonight. If waiting was water, I'd drown in it slow, let it fill my lungs so the missing won't show. But I keep breathing shallow, keep holding the line, hoping one day a shadow will finally be mine. My heart stayed waiting long after the reasons ran dry. My heart stayed waiting while you learned how to say goodbye. You found your forever in someone else's song. My heart stayed waiting, and it's been waiting far too long. My heart stayed waiting. God, it stayed waiting all Your keys still hang on the hook by the door, coat on the chair like you're walking once more. I keep the porch light burning way past midnight, hoping some part of you still remembers the light. I found the note you never finished writing, half a sentence bleeding and quietly dying. I'm sorry started, then nothing after that, like even the paper couldn't carry the weight. The goodbye I didn't say is the loudest sound in the house today. It rattles the windows, it cracks the frame. Every silence screams your name. The goodbye I didn't say. I talk to your side of the bed when it's dark, ask why you left without leaving a mark. No slam door, no final raised voice, just absence that whispers it had no choice. Your toothbrush still stands in the cup by the sink, blue bristles frozen where you used to think. I can't throw it out, can't make it make sense, how someone can vanish and still leave fingerprints. last quiet morning, I'd beg you to hurt me with some kind of warning. One cruel sentence, one merciful lie, anything louder than this endless goodbye. The goodbye I didn't say is a scar that won't bleed, won't fade away. It carved itself deep while I stood there blind, loving a ghost that was already mine. The goodbye I didn't say. God, the goodbye I didn't say. I didn't hear the moment it began to leave. No thunder crack, no crash of breaking leaves, just a slow exhale that stole the warmth from sheets, a gentle fading no one else could see. You still kiss me goodnight with the same soft press, but the light behind your eyes grew less and less. I blame the long days, the tired heavy bones, never guessed the distance was already home. The love I lost quietly slipped away without a fight from me. No final word, no slam goodbye, just silence growing between you and I. The love I lost quietly, the love I lost quietly. Your hand stopped reaching in the middle of the night. The space between us widened out of sight. I filled it with small talk and careful smiles, pretending everything was fine for a while. One morning your coat was gone from the hook, coffee cup rinse, no lipstick left to look. You didn't say we're over, didn't raise your voice, just walked into a light that gave you better choice. The love I lost quietly left no wreckage for the world to see, no story to tell, no tears to cry, only echoes asking the same old why. The love I lost quietly, the love I lost quietly. I still wait for the sound of your key in the lock, still set to place, though the tables are mock. I speak to the air where your laughter once rang, hoping the quiet will finally sting. The love I lost quietly is the deepest cut that ever cut me. No blood on the floor, no visible scar, just a heart that's learning how empty you are. The love I lost quietly, God, the love I lost quietly. Forever lost forever lost quietly. I still set 2 plates when the table's too wide, like a candle you liked on the wrong side. Your chair sits empty, but I talk to the space where your laugh used to live. Now just quiet disgrace. You said I'll be back, like a a promise you borrowed, left with tomorrow while I stayed in sorrow. I counted the hours and the days turned to weeks. Every clock in the house now refuses to speak. You didn't stay enough, not enough to heal what you're leaving broke rough. Not enough nights to rewrite the end. Not enough love to call me your friend. You didn't stay enough. Of the closet still hangs like a shrine. Shirts with your scent fading line after line. I wear one to sleep when the loneliness bites. Pretend for a second you're holding me tight. I drive past our places, the diner, the park. Wait for your ghost to appear in the dark. But the seats stay empty, the stories stay cold. You took all the warmth when you left me to hold. You didn't stay enough, just long enough to call it true love. Long enough to someone else's wife. You didn't stay enough. You didn't stay enough. If one more minute could have changed the goodbye, I'd beg every star for a different reply. Gone and it's our thieves and they stole you away, left me with echoes that begged me to stay. You didn't stay enough. No, the silence is violent, the missing is tough. You gave me forever in fragments too small, then took every piece when you answered the call. You used to hold me like porcelain at dawn, fingers tracing promises you swore would last long. Whispers soft as summer rain on skin. I believed every word would let the healing begin. Then the quiet turned to corners full of knives. Your voice grew edges that sliced through our nights. You stopped asking if I was still breathing, started leaving bruises no one else was seeing. You didn't stay gentle, you let the cool parts win. Turn the safest place I knew into somewhere I can't live in. You didn't stay fingerprints on broken glass. Every shard remembers how the tenderness passed. I sweep them up and cut myself again, trying to clean the mess you left within. The bed still smells faintly of your shampoo, even after months of trying to wash it through. I lie on your side and beg the pillow to lie. Tell me you didn't need to say pieces of a heart you used to own. You didn't stay gentle. Now every touch feels like a thread. I flinch at kindness because I remember what came next. I would have carried all your sharp and jagged days if you'd only kept your hands from turning into blades. But you chose the easier road, the one that didn't ask you to stay, and left me bleeding love. They slowly licked You didn't stay. You didn't stay. I still smell your shampoo on the pillowcase. Faded gray t-shirt folded where you placed. The coffee cup you use sits exactly like you left. Lipstick ghost on the rim, I can't catch my breath. You said forever like it weighed nothing at all. Light as the laugh that echoed down the hall. I believe the promise wrapped in your soft stare. Now I'm talking to shadows that aren't even there. You didn't stay real long, just long enough to prove I was wrong, long enough to carve your name in bone, then you were gone. You didn't stay real long. I replay the last kiss like a tape on repeat. Your hand slipping out of mine on that empty street. I thought the silence was only for the night. Didn't know it was practicing to stay quiet for life. There's a hole in the hours where your voice used to live. Every small sound rushes in just to feel what you give. I keep your favorite song on shuffle, volume low, hoping one day it won't hurt this much to know you didn't stay real long, just long enough to teach me this song, long enough to break what felt so strong. Then you were gone. You didn't stay real long. just leaves quietly while the heart still waits. You didn't stay real long, just long enough to make me belong to someone who was already moving on, and now I'm alone. You didn't stay real your shoulder drive the day you broke, like winter branches under too much snow. You said I'm trying with a voice so thin, then packed your courage in a suitcase and left. We built a fire from every fragile vow, kept feeding it logs that will make it somehow. But when the flames licked higher than you could bear, you stepped back from the heat and left me there. You didn't stay strong, not strong enough to carry us alone, not strong enough to fight the pull. Just let go. You didn't stay strong. You didn't stay strong. Your hand shook when you signed the paper clean. Eyes on the floor like you'd never been seen. Louder in the quiet you made. Every board remembers the promises we laid. I still sleep on your side to feel what's left behind. A dent in the mattress shaped like your decline. You didn't stay strong, folded when the weight got too long. Left me holding both ends of the rope we strung while you walked free. You didn't stay strong. You didn't stay strong. I would've carried you through every storm that came, held your trembling heart and whispered your name. But strength isn't borrowed, it can't be shared. You had to find yours and left mine impaired. You didn't stay strong. Now the silence sings the same old song of a love that needed more than one to belong. And I'm still here. You didn't stay strong. No, you didn't stay strong. God, you didn't stay strong. I kept your promises folded in my drawer. Yellowed edges, ink still promise You swore on the stars, we counted the June, but the stars fell faster than you left the room. I wore your ring like armor through the fight, believed the always you whispered at night, while you were practicing lines for someone new. I was building a life around the word you. You didn't stay true enough, just true enough to cut me deep and rough, true enough to make me trust the lie. Then you walked away and let the real me die. You didn't stay true enough, you didn't stay true enough. Your text still glow and the phone lights up late. Old misuse I can't bear to delete. I read them like scripture, searching for proof that once you meant it before the remove. I see you smiling in someone else's feed, same crooked grin that used to belong to me. You look so happy, so perfectly fine, while I'm still bleeding from the vows you resigned. You didn't say true enough, gave me forever, then called in the blood. True enough to ruin what little I had, then handed your heart to the next one you grabbed. You didn't stay true enough, you didn't stay true enough, you didn't stay true enough. If truth had a weight, I would have carried it all, bend my back double so you wouldn't fall. But you chose the easy, the shiny, the new, and left me to drown in the promise of you. You didn't stay true enough. Now every sunrise feels like giving up. You took my believing and turned it to rust, left me with memories covered in dust. You didn't stay true enough, no, you didn't stay true enough. God, you didn't stay true enough. I was bleeding quiet in the kitchen light, hands shaking over coffee gone cold. You stood in the doorway, watching the spill, and turned like the hurt was someone else's to hold. I begged without begging, just softer breathing, hoping silence would finally make you look twice. You packed your apologies in the same suitcase, left the room smelling of goodbye and advice. You didn't stay when it hurt, you didn't wait for the worst to pass. You chose the door over the dirt of the mess we made in the aftermath. I would have crawled through the fire for you, swallowed every sharp piece of us, but you didn't stay. with your empty face. I keep finding your half of the sentences, scattered like leaves in corners we used to laugh. I sweep them together, try to make whole again, but the meaning falls out like sand through the cracks. You didn't stay when it hurt. You walked out while the wound was still fresh, left me holding the weight of the words. You never had to carry the rest. I would have carried us both through the rain, limp with you over every sharp stone, but you didn't stay when it hurt. And now I'm learning to hurt alone. Oh, maybe love isn't measured in years we survived, but in minutes someone chooses to stay. I gave you forever in handfuls of minutes. You gave me a reason to never feel safe. You didn't stay